Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog. I am at the mall today, which I rarely go to, specifically to visit the Lego store. Never been. I was actually not the best at Legos growing up. I usually just stacked a bunch of my own and called it skyscrapers, just tried to see how high I could actually make them. Uh, so I was kind of curious to see what they have in store. Never used that one. uh, and also to see what displays they have, what kind of massive Lego builds they have that I would never be able to do. So let's just go inside and see what they have. All right, like most malls and stores, there's music playing, so we'll have narration, but into the Lego store we go. So once inside, they have, of course, these very robust sets. They have this Hocus Pocus set, very detailed, of the Sanderson sister museum slash house, and then including the three witches, and then the three kids from the movie. They have this Disney World castle that looks very complex, but all the main Disney princes and princesses included, of course. Wow, that's a lot of pieces. And then they had the Snow White cottage, including Snow White with all the seven dwarfs, and the prince, and the good old wishing well. Again, I would never be able to do this one. Oh, there's the witch looking from behind. Spooky. I'd never be able to do that one. They had this Captain America shield and Wolverine glove already made. Pretty impressive. Again, lots of pieces. They actually have this whole wall too nearby, just with all the various pieces you can choose and put together, varying types. There's like wheels in here, fake bricks, lots of things. Basically, if you want to build your own. And then they had this amazing Spider-Man, which I would have loved as a kid. And again, keep saying this, but everything looks very complicated. I like this laid-back Batman just chilling out. And then the X-Men in their vehicle, I guess. They had this Daily Bugle with Spider-Man and Doctor Octopus and kind of all the Spider-Man villains. I would have loved this one as a kid again, and yet again would never be able to build it, but would have loved it. For video games, they had Bowser and pretty giant one, and then kind of all things Super Mario, including Donkey Kong related ones. You can see the banana peels. Looks intense, but pretty well done. And then, of course, they had the question mark block from Super Mario, a classic. That looks pretty cool. They actually had this Pac-Man, which I thought was pretty cool because I think it includes... Maybe it's just a display. I thought it had the game in it, but nonetheless, cool with the joystick. And then this British telephone booth that was pretty detailed. I might be able to do this one. I like this one. And this was in the architecture section, and I've actually done this London one. I don't have proof. I gave it away since, but I have done this London one before. So I am capable of some of these. Then they had this very robust Millennium Falcon and Chewbacca, including some minifigures as well. I would not be able to ever make this one, but nonetheless, here it is, and it even includes in the compartments some of the characters. Yeah, here's a closer look at some of the characters. They have Han Solo and Leia. I think C-3PO as well. And then they have, of course, some of the Star Wars characters, including BB-8 below. And then they had this Mars rover that was actually really cool. Thought that was pretty nifty, pretty detailed. And then they did have these keychains that I think these are actually super cool. This is the best thing, I think, of just Lego bricks. Very classic. Then they had some other Lego characters as well, from like Disney, etc. But I really like those brick keychains. All right, well, that was pretty cool stuff that they had. Again, I would never be able to build probably any of the ones I showed you, any of those boxes, but pretty interesting things, pretty interesting displays, wide range of subjects that they had there. Superheroes to space to Disney. all over the place. Really like those keychains. That was actually my favorite thing, the Lego keychain. Very simple. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. I do podcast style videos, doing more like deep discussions with friends. Of course, I do these travel videos, looking at theme parks, stores, etc. So just please subscribe. And check out the comedy channel I do with my cousin. Link is also below. All right, gonna head back to my car. See you all next time. Bye-bye.